Hi, this is Mark Lackfeld with Cooper Farms, and I want to explain a new contract that we have offered out. Um, it's an accumulator contract with a knockout and double up feature. And what it is, it's a contract, a forward contract for December Board of Trade. So, and being December Board of Trade, it'd be optimal for new crop or December delivery. And this is a way for you to get into the market and take advantage of a little bit of accumulate higher than where the market is now on the Board of Trade. Keep your basis open to lock in later and take advantage of that. And we're doing that through options. And it's got some considerations like we're going to have a knockout feature that would, if it gets below a certain point, it knocks out, and if it ends up on the day of expiration, it accumulates double the price, which is a higher price. So it's not always a terrible thing unless the market goes through the roof. So it's just some things to keep in mind. And so I'll go over a couple scenarios, and we'll go from there. So today, the D's board at $3.42. Another scenario here. And a couple of things we can do right now, if we sold a call and sold a put. And these are things that you can work with me or another grain buyer to figure out what your tolerance level is. So that's why I'm giving you two scenarios. So on this scenario, we'll sell a $3.80 call and sell a $3 put. And this will give you 8 cents and 4 cents. So it gives you about a 12-cent advantage. So you can accumulate corn every week, 14 cents higher. But your caveat is a $3 knockout and a $3.80 double up. So, and then on this one, we'll do it a little different tolerance. You won't get as high of a price, but you'll be in the market maybe a little longer too if there is some swing. So, like I said, this is a great one to do if you think this market is sideways to slightly bearish or not going to move, stay within like a 10-cent range. It'd be a really nice way to view it as. This one will sell the call at $3.90 and sell the put at $2.90. So you'll get 6.5 cents there and 3 cents there. 9.5 cents off to equal 351.5 accumulation. And what it is you'll accumulate, we'll do the board every Friday for approximately 11 to 12 weeks. I know we first started rolling this out for this Friday, but we'll probably make it more towards next Friday, the 12th. But so you double up at $3.90 and knock out if D's goes at $2.90 at any time in the contract. So on this scenario, let's say week 1, 2, 3, let's go 4 weeks. It's 342 right now. Week 1, corn goes to 346. You're accumulating at 354. Week 2, corn drops down to 330. You're still getting that 354. Week 3, let's say it jumps up to 360. Or for some reason up 30 cents, so you're still accumulating at 354. So there's a disadvantage when it goes up that far. Or if it, let's say, even goes to $4, you're still getting the 354, and on to week 12. Let's say it stays there on that $4 range. You've got to double up at 380. So if you sold 10,000 bushels, now you got to sell 20,000 bushels at that. Now, on another thing, if this would have went down to 299 on week 3, the whole contract's knocked out. So price is lower. You've accumulated the 2 weeks at the higher price, and the contract's over. And that's just something that we'll let you do and not hold you accountable to locking in those bushels. So on this scenario, it's just got a wider range. So if you feel like $3 is too low and you want to go down to 290 to give you a little buffer, I mean, it costs you an extra cents, 1 penny. And same way with the call. You know, if you think this has a higher chance of going up and doubling up and you don't want that, and you're willing to risk a penny and a half, it's just a different strategy. But we can work with you on both of those. We'll just work through it. So I think that kind of explains it. Lindsay, do you have any questions or comments to add to this?
Okay, say there on week 12, corn was $4, and that was our final week, and obviously our our double up is at 380. What do I do? I know I bring in an additional 10,000 bushels, but will it be priced at $4 or is it priced at 380?
It is priced at the 380, so there's a disadvantage there. If the market keeps going up, you're maxed at that. So
okay. And then are you taking that Board of Trade price? Is that the average for the week, or is that just the Friday price, closing price?
we're gonna do, just to make it simpler, we're gonna make it just every Friday close as how we're gonna base it off of and keep track of it that way.
Okay. And then do I decide what call and put I want, or is that something Cooper Farms decides?
That's something you would call and ask me or Dennis or yourself or any of our grain merchandisers here and kind of work through, and we can tailor it to your needs and desires. So something that's flexible.
Okay. Another question I have is when the knockout comes and say I agreed to 12,000 bushels to be priced. Well, then I only made it to week 2, so I got to sell you guys the 2,000 bushels, but what do I do with my remaining bushels? So is that locked in, or?
That is not locked in. We're not requiring you to lock it in. We'll let you market that how you want. So if you do want to get into another type of program, or just want to sell some stuff on the board, or just want to hold it and hope, well, okay, this was a big downturn in the market, I think there's going to be some upside yet, you can do that and still have your advantage there, and we will just keep it that way. So, and our advantage is just locking in bushels for that December time period, and so we're taking on some risk by putting the puts and calls together. So to reach out to us at 419-375-4619, and my email is markl@cooperfarms.com.